So we're about to talk about the Jezebel spirit, what it is and exactly how to detect it. So the Jezebel spirit is an unclean spirit, a demonic spirit that dwells in primarily women. Yes, men can have the Jezebel spirit, but this is a spirit that dwells in women primarily. So this is a real prideful spirit, a spirit that seeks control and is sent to destroy and drain you of so much of your energy, right? So the Jezebel spirit hates the righteous man, but don't get it confused. The Jezebel spirit will use a woman as a vessel to seek a righteous man, to get him off that path of, of God, right? So, like I say, the Jezebel spirit is real powerful. Doesn't like to take accountability, will gaslight, will deflect, also plays manipulation games. So that way you can be drawn in and emotionally invested so she can feel validated, you right? Because this spirit has to be fed and it's going to work through that woman. Right, that's just how it is. The woman is the vessel. The spirit is the one got her performing out her will. Right. So what happens is a lot of times women will go through things and they'll be hurt. Right. And the Jezebel spirit will latch on to them so they can have a disdain for men, so they can feel that need to be in control. This is why a lot of times when a woman feel like she's not having her way with a man of how she wanted to be, she can't even sleep at night. She can't, it makes her feel uneasy, but that's that spirit that's making her feel uneasy, because that spirit wants her to perform out that will and just go about this pattern. The Jezebel spirit also deflect. So as I'm making this video right now, I'll most likely get women in the comments saying, oh, but men do it too, but men do this too, but men do that too. Just disregarding the whole point. You get what I'm saying? Rather than, just listening and just being humble, be like, okay, let me soak this in, let me take this in. But a lot of times these unclean spirits have you hating the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's if anybody, if they even made it this far in the video to even hear me say that. But you'll see in the comments if they even made it this far. But you'll see that, But it's just that lack of accountability, that lack of awareness, and just wanting to be in control and just holding on to that control aspect of things. And a lot of times with that Jezebel spirit, they can be more crafty. You have some that are crafty and you have some that aren't as crafty, And the ones that are crafty, these are the ones that will entice you, not enlighten you, entice you. They'll come in, they'll, say the things you don't want to hear. They'll make you feel loved and good and stroke your ego. It's a lot of flattery, and then you're drawn in, and now you have this emotional connection with this woman, and now tables have turned, and now you don't even feel like you're enough for this woman, because now she seeks that control, right? She seeks that control, and once she feel like she got you, that's whenever she's going to get you to love her the way that she wants to be loved, and not the way God intends her to be loved. So this is why you're going to start to feel drained and feel like you're never enough, because you're pouring into an unclean spirit. That spirit is just feeding off your energy. This is why you feel drained. And then you have some that are more just present, that are they're prideful with it. They have no shame. So they'll tell you, like, so they'll say things like, oh, I don't care, I'm gonna do me, or I gotta have this. Like, it's loud and clear. I'm gonna have my way, or I'm gonna play this, I'm gonna do this. Like, that's an unclean spirit working through that woman. You get what I'm saying? To perform out that will, because truth be told, a lot of us we wasn't born to even think that way. And if it did start at a young age, it's most likely a behavior that we picked up from our parents, to think that was the norm and that was okay. But that's an unclean spirit working through that person. So fellas, just be mindful of that. The Jezebel spirit also dresses up as a Christian woman, right? So whenever you're dating somebody, you have to be led by the spirit of truth, and you have to use your discernment and judge a tree by its fruits. You know what I'm saying? Because the Jezebel spirit is in church as well. And Jezebel got to make it look good. She'll, be thanking God. Oh, I love God, I love this, but not acting out his will, not humbling herself. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, the spirit of truth, the Holy Spirit humbles you. It humbles you. So you have to look at people and see how prideful they are. That is not a spirit from God at all. God hates pride. God favors the humble. So you got to look at it, and you got to see it, and you got to see with your spiritual eyes, and don't be led with your heart, because your heart is going to have you clinging on to the potential of this woman changing, And a lot of times you get the short end of the stick. You just get drained at the end and been thinking like, dang, I should have just been focusing on God this whole time. But you just got to, like I say, just be mindful and don't have a full mind, But yeah, those are things to look for in the Jezebel spirit. She seeks control. She'll manipulate you. She'll gaslight you, deflect, and just real prideful. So it's nothing you can really tell her. She don't, likes to take accountability. And some of y'all gonna hear this, be like, oh, that's most women nowadays, And like, truth be told, like, oh yeah, we live in a prideful generation, and the Jezebel spirit is running rampant, So take what you will from it, but just be led by the spirit of truth, bro.